Now this may come as a shock to some of you, but I play a lot of VR, and because of that I play a wide variety of games, some great and some not so much. But I'd say about once a year I find what I like to call a VR gem, a VR game or mod that blows my socks off. And in 2024 for me that was modded Fallout 4 VR, an at times buggy but fantastic experience in VR. 2025 on the other hand, well, that was a VR mod goldmine, because I discovered Fallout London VR, which I made a video about, then Zelda Breath of the Wild also got a VR mod, which I didn't make a video about due to fears of Nintendo nuking my channel. But there was actually a third VR gem that came out in 2025, which is arguably the most nostalgic VR mod that I've ever played. Whoa! Call of Duty World at War Zombies mode, the secret Easter egg mode unlocked by completing World at War's campaign. The mode that went on to become one of the main pillars of the COD franchise is now fully playable in VR as a mod for Pavlov.
Come on, baby! Give me like an MP40 or something.
Now I can already hear some of you typing, Ryan, World at War Zombies was playable in Pavlov years ago. And to you, dear viewer, I say you are correct, but this is something special. This version of Pavlov Zombies is the jacked, 6'4", financially successful, perfect older brother of the previous Zombies mod. And back in October when this released, I decided to try this on stream. And after about 4 hours, all I can say is this might be the most accurate and perfect VR mod we've ever gotten.
Hold. 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 Now!
Because the level of detail these devs went to not only recreate but remaster zombies is more than my pea-brain can handle. It's genuinely boggled my mind.
This looks so good. Wait, the gun is even animated. Like the ray gun has animations on it. That's amazing.
And so in this video, I want to show you what I mean by that. Starting with... I know this is weird, me dedicating a part of this video to talk about a menu, but you'll understand in a second, because this mod sucker punches you with a wave of nostalgia before you even load into the map.
Oh, look at this. Yes, look at this. Map initializing, please wait. This is so sick. Can I do anything with this? Oh, I can move around. Look. Oh!
For any of you youngsters that don't know what you're looking at here, this is the original menu from World at War, but VRified.
Wait, I just realized this is a 3D image. It's not like they've recreated that thing, but it's 3D. That's so cool.
And on all accounts, this is completely ridiculous. I don't know if the devs will ever watch this video, but you didn't have to go this hard. I know most of us, me included, would have been happy to simply play the maps, but the fact that you took the time to add this without a doubt amplifies the experience. And it perfectly exemplifies the level of detail these madmen went to make this. Oh, and by the way, I didn't play these maps on my own. Zombies is always better with friends, so I recruited the greatest squad in the world from our Discord who happened to be available at the time. So joining me for this video, we have Fugly, Schleem, and everyone's favorite peak VR developer, Daxess. And while it was great having a full squad, it also made me feel like a fossil because most of them had never played World at War before. And throughout the rest of the stream, I basically became an old man historian tour guide.
This is the first one. This is the first ever zombies map we're gonna play. And this one, was the first time they added dogs. This map introduced Pack-a-Punch.
Anyways, with all of the settings sorted, it was time to actually get into the main event. The maps that we played this stream were the OG Nacht der Untoten, Shi No Numa, and arguably the GOAT of all COD Zombies maps, Riese. Or maybe it's Riese? I don't know. And you may have noticed that Verrückt is missing from this list, and that's because as a kid I hated it, so naturally I'm avoiding it as an adult too. Anyways, first up was Nacht der Untoten, the first Zombies map ever. And as soon as the game started, one thing was clear.
Oh yes, this is it.
Like as in literally clear, this game looks phenomenal. I would absolutely classify this as a remaster. You know how in your memories old games always look better than they did in real life? Like if I think about a PS2 game, the memory I have in my head is kind of DLSS upscaled to 4K. Well with this mod, it's like they took that 4K memory from my brain and made this VR game because I don't think this map has ever looked better. And just so we're clear, here's a side-by-side with the original game. Spoiler for later, the other two maps have had the exact same treatment. They look fantastic. There was a number of times where I just stopped to look at the lighting because it looked that good.
And the sun, look at that. Oh, volumetric. Wow.
Then as if this mod hadn't blessed our eyeballs enough with the Forest of K's, we played a bit more and had the most amazing luck.
So good. Yeah, here it is. Yes. This is amazing. Come on, baby. Come on.
I get the teddy bear first.
Oh!
Now I know what you're thinking, a ray gun on the first go of the random box isn't that lucky. What makes this lucky is when we moved on to Shi No Numa and then this happened.
Yeah, look.
Yes.
Come on, come on. Come on. Oh! What are the chances?
And I had to look this up after the fact. According to Google AI, the chances of back-to-back ray guns on the first use of the box is about 1 in 1,000. But anyways, I think playing this and seeing and hearing all of those visual/auditory cues from my childhood activated dormant parts of my brain that I wasn't even aware existed anymore. Because like some sort of sleeper agent, I started spouting decades-old zombie tactics and lore like it was yesterday.
The tactic for this map is you would go in that corner up there. You'd open up the door over there, up there, go through this door, and you just sit here and just shoot them as they come. Do you remember that glitch? You had to like sprint jump, hit this wall, jump, and then crouch, and you'd land under this, and for some reason that would make a force field around you, and they couldn't get you, and you could just like do unlimited rounds.
And this is hilarious to me considering I really could have used that brain space for memorizing exams or something like that. But nope, my brain prioritized keeping my neural pathways clear for 15-year-old zombies Easter egg steps.
Do they have the Easter egg in this one? I think there was you could like pick up. They do!
Then after 20 rounds, we ended the match with a group self-delete and moved on to Shi No Numa.
Oh, yes!
And to be honest for this, I don't have too much to say. Just like Nacht der Untoten, the map looks fantastic. Can confirm the dogs were still scary. And I was once again impressed with the level of detail in the map. They've accurately recreated everything from the traps to the zombies being Japanese soldier models. No detail was left untouched, and I really mean no detail.
You're the Russian.
Am I the American dude or am I the...
No, you're the other one. The bad, you know. You got some nice medals there, and oh.
But if I can be completely honest with you guys, the best part of this stream was when we moved on to what I consider to be the best map in zombies history, Riese. Naturally, once again, my muscle memory kicked in here, and we used the tried and true tactic of this map, sitting at the end of this walkway and hunkering down.
I'm reloading. Keep firing! Keep firing! Grab the carpenter, we need it! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And this is where the nostalgia really kicked in for me, sitting up here in this spot mowing down everything that came our way. It was like I was a kid again, except better because this time I was actually in the game.
Look how many crawlers there are. It's wonderful.
It was also amazing to see certain habits transcend age generations.
Oh, max ammo!
And I can't tell you how many times as a kid, one of us running out there greedily to grab a carpenter and getting downed caused us to lose.
For a carpenter, he's a madman.
So it's funny to see that the impulse to grab shiny things is still there. I guess some things never change.
Oh, we need that! We need it!
And while we were sitting up here, I noticed a few other things that the devs did that just take this mod to the next level. As we all know, when you shoot a zombie, you get points added to your score. And the devs of this mod included a little points animation that affects your score on your hand's UI. But what makes this special is that they've recreated the exact same animation from the original game. And this is something I didn't even notice while I was playing. I only noticed it when looking back at the footage during editing. And again, this is such a tiny, minuscule detail, but it's when someone notices it that it adds to the nostalgia so much.
Be gone!
And then there's what I consider to be the most insane detail that they've added.
My bullets aren't doing anything half the time.
Now, I don't know what manner of Saruman sorcery the devs used here, but how the hell did they manage to recreate the fact that the ray gun sometimes does not register splash damage? Because to use the ray gun in this feels exactly how it did in the original game. Anyways, we held out until about round 25 where we were eventually overrun, and that was it.
Oh, GG.
And to add icing to the cake, when you die, it shows you the original death screen animation. And all I can say after playing this is the hard work the devs clearly went through these past 4 years making this mod have paid off. The previous Pavlov zombies felt like you were playing a mod for Pavlov, but this mod feels so much like the real thing. And I think it's because of all of those tiny details working together to successfully trick my brain into forgetting this is Pavlov. If I could go back in time and tell the young version of me that in 15 years he'd be able to play this as if he was actually standing there and do things like physically grab the guns off the wall, physically twist the tops off the perk bottles to drink them, or feel real panic as he accidentally dropped his ray gun at the worst possible moment,
Oh, I just dropped my gun!
I know for a fact his mind would implode because this is what makes VR amazing to me. If you're a fan of World at War or zombies, I honestly can't think of a reason you wouldn't want to try this. It's the closest thing to a perfect VR mod that I've ever seen. But there's one more thing that this mod can do which sounds absolutely insane. Daxa spoke to one of the devs of this mod, and although the original game could only have 4 players, that's not the case with this mod. Apparently, you can have up to 50 players in a lobby, and what makes this even better is apparently the mod will scale the difficulty depending on the players. And this spawns an interesting question. How exactly will the game scale? Will it give zombies more health, or will it spawn in more zombies? So I think we should test this live on stream. Hi, my name is Ryan, I'm the nerd that made this video, and like I just said, we're going to test out COD Zombies live on stream on Sunday the 25th of January at 6:30 PM UK time. So if you'd like to take part or simply watch the chaos unfold, because there's a good chance we'll break the server here, you can follow my Twitch or join my Discord, links will be in the description down below. And I have no idea if we'll even get enough people to like fill a lobby, but it will be fun either way, so yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you there. This is my first video of 2026, and I just want to quickly say thank you so much for watching. The fact that you have made it this far into the video and enjoyed it this much really means the world to me, so thank you. Anyways, that's it from me. Leave a like if you feel like it, or you can hype a video now, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you all in the stream on Sunday. Yeah, bye. Bye. Have you left? Okay, bye.